So we ended up running into this streamer during our game. Twitch streamers like to play this game. Pretty popular for them. So that's what we ended up doing. It was, playing Nemesis. I don't really play him that much, but we'll see how this game goes. I hadn't played this game in like 3 years. Hop back on this month, and I've been playing pretty well. But I brought some bloody party streamers to get this thing going. I play different killers, so if you have a killer you like, maybe I'll end up playing them. Alright, let's get into this match. And we end up getting at the estate map. It's not the worst map, not the best map. I get really good lethal pursuer and corrupt intervention value here just because they're on the opposite side of everything. Really glad I brought it because this would have been really bad. I'm just looking for someone to get this started, get the game rolling. It's the reason I really like lethal pursuer. She's just hiding there, and then she takes off like Usain Bolt. She's sprinting. I'm like, I ain't catching her for a little bit. End up catching up eventually. Get a nice little hit on her. Don't need a tentacle strike this part. Just playing around the pallet, using the tentacle strike. End up catching up. I'm like, alright, how am I gonna get her? I'm like, oh yeah, go zombie. I got the zombie add-on, so go get her. Bro ends up blocking me. What are you doing? It don't matter. I'm getting around. I'm gonna go get her. And then, out of nowhere, the zombie ends up getting Meg. That's sad. That's a good add-on, because that was pretty funny. Just like the way that they just flopped down. So it's time to go look for some other survivors, trying to, keep this game going. Wasn't planning on necessarily tunneling or camping. I'm like, oh, they might do this middle generator. It's really popular. It's a good generator to get done, gives you good control over the game. And I'm like, alright, I don't see anybody. Let me head back, see if anyone goes for save. And there she is. I see her because of that hair. That was big in that. I would not be wearing that if I'm trying to survive. I try to hit her with a tentacle strike, I miss. I end up getting Meg, and I'm like, I miss. I guess Meg's my target now. I didn't want a tunnel going in this game. It wasn't like my prerogative, but ends up happening. End up getting her down here. So I'm like, alright, they popped a gen. I get a second of the state. This is pretty even trade, Just playing the game, I'm only level 1 tentacle strike. I think someone's around here, so I'm looking for him, They end up unhooking in seconds. And this is where I'm like, I could have gone for her, but I was like, nah, I'm like, you want to unhook that quickly? Let me go get her at the game. Let's get this rolling, because, I'd be getting gen rushed a lot. Bro gets in the way. I'm like, alright, you can, take this tentacle, slurpity derpity, If you like tentacles, you like tentacles. It's not personally my thing, but, Meg seems to love them. I hit her with another one. Yeah, she likes that tentacle strike. Thing is very weird looking. It's funny seeing Nemesis. Yeah, you can't get me when I have Lightborn. On every time I see 2 or more flashlights, Lightborn time, they end up, sabotaging my hooks all game. I wasn't too mad about it, but I could not hook her as they end up getting in the way. Body blocking, smart thing to do. Either body block or gen rush. I'm like, alright, everyone's about to get smacked. Everyone's gonna get the tentacle. I'm like, about to get this dude, and he just leaves her. I'm like, well, I guess I'm telling her out this game. You don't want to save her. Get a nice little strike there. Get some more net build for the tentacle strike. And we're just gonna slap her on a little hook. They try to body block and stuff. It's just like, alright, come on. Like, you might not want to stay close to me after I get a kill. And, chase starts. Guy's already infected. Adam Francis. Yeah, I end up missing that tentacle strike. Dude's just looping me around, gets a vault. I'm like, alright, let's see how these play this. This could have been pretty dangerous chase. I could have been stuck in this for a while. Bro ends up, I don't know what he's doing. He runs back. I got punched right before he vaults. I saw someone else there. They're just gonna go in after him, try to get some more tentacle strikes, maybe another hit, get this going. He's gonna vault. This is a little bit of a jungle gym just because there's the pallet and the 2 vaults, but I don't know what this dude is doing. And he leaves. I get bloodless. I'm like, alright, time to get smacked again, boy. Get over here. I miss it. I'm like, oh crap, what?
Over. So I boil over. So I'm like, all right, and she just I couldn't hit that, so I just dropped him. I was like, screw it. We're gonna go hit some other people. Kind of go back and forth trying to hit people. Break the pallet, so I can't use that. He's crawling away, army crawl. I end up missing that, which is crazy. I'm like, come on, how I missed that? She's pointing, doing something. I go after her. I thought the tentacle strike was longer, as you can see. I missed pretty badly. Yeah, this is a interesting game. Got the punch there. Yeah, they're just putting in work. They're trying to do the best they can. I'm just trying to end this. The zombies, I mean, hey, they didn't do too crazy, but that one hit was pretty good. It helped get me to the start of the game. Should I go around? I miss another punch. She's a TTV. She got jukes, but I don't know what she was doing there. Jolt value, blowing up gens. So yeah, I'm like, all right, time to go hook her. I go all the way over here because they're taking out my hooks left and right, sabotaging. It's pretty annoying, but luckily when they put putrid oak or whatever the oak is, sacrificial oak, and yeah, that gets disgusting when those hooks are far apart and they start doing that. I'm trying to look for them, trying to see, are they going to do gens? Like, so I'm trying to see the zombies going to do anything, and then I see her. Yeah, time to come back right to it. Let's get some hits in. As soon as she unhooks, she gets the unhook. Again, I'm going for the other person on that one. I just, my aim is really bad on Nemesis, so I'm like, alright. And then look, I'm missing, so, it's not like I'm some amazing killer, especially with Nemesis. So I'm like, well, I missed her. Like, my chances on the other person, might as well chase her. She actually gets away from here. I don't know where she went. I think she went up the stairs, but I wasn't paying attention. Maybe she was in the pallet. So I just leave, hoping, alright, whatever, we'll see if she's still here. She gets greedy. Just looking around. And I get lucky. She's actually still there. So the chase goes back on. I'm following her. I'm pretty bad at reading scratch marks. She was, I mean, come on. You can get mad at me, but she does a terrible pallet drop. Give her a little shake. No. I figure, TTV gotta put on a little extra special show. And of course they, sabotage my hooks. So I go for the further one. That doesn't happen, as you can see the notification there. Hang her up and we get to work. Give her a little good little punch. Pick her up. It's a TTV. No offense, but this community is extremely toxic, especially Twitch streamers. So I always, play a little saltier, a little sweatier. Get a little shake. No. Kind of rub it in a little bit. I don't like to be too mean, but I get messages after all these games. Oh, you suck. Oh, blah 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 blah. And the only reason it's not as bad is because I play on PlayStation, and most of these people are on laptops or PC, so I don't have to deal with them being able to comment. But if it's another PlayStation person, yeah, that.
I'm gonna go in on the zombie, get a little slappy slap, get to tier 3, which really helps. I try to get that little rift. This event's annoying, man. But, you know, just gonna try to wrap this game up. Only 2 people left. Try to get this done, and then the gen pops, and that actually really helps me because now I know exactly where one of them is, and yeah, it kind of seals the fate for her. Unless her teammate decides to help out. I don't know what she's doing. There ain't really nothing to loop there, you know. A little tentacle strike. I missed, but she goes right into it. Sometimes survivors outplay themselves, and then that's an easy down, you know. I'm gonna get her on a hook. This boy was unhooking all game, and I was just like, yeah, let me just, like, not go to the hook he's about to unhook. Let me go to the one that's a little further away, so, you know. Gonna get that, and, you know, try to wrap up this game. This was a pretty easy game. I mean, I tunneled the crap out of him, but it happens. It was on accident for the most part, and then it was on purpose afterwards. You know, it is what it is. You know, if you're gonna be on Twitch streaming stuff, can't be a fraud. You gotta get the loops, gotta get the teamwork. So, yep. I ended up getting really lucky. I really thought they were gonna come save their friend. They don't end up doing it. They actually end up dying on hook here, and then, you know, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll take this L, but I actually get really lucky as I'm just walking around collecting blood points. I end up finding the guy last second. He doesn't get hatched. Most of the time people get hatched on me. It's kind of frustrating, but if you enjoyed this, just comment any killers you want me to play, you know, the whole spiel, like and comment, blah, 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 subscribe, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game.